happens when one of boxing's most powerful alliances falls apart. Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis once dominated the sport as mentor and protégé, champion and promoter. That bond has completely fractured. As Tank prepares for his upcoming fight against Lamont Roach, tensions between him and Mayweather have erupted into a very public conflict. What was once a legendary partnership has turned into a real battle, just not inside the ring. Began as online tension has now spilled into real-life chaos. Reports say Floyd Mayweather confronted Gervonta "Tank" Davis during a private meeting that quickly became heated and nearly turned physical. This clash is tied directly to Mayweather's ongoing issues with Tank's trainer Calvin Ford, as well as his frustration over Tank's unexpected retirement talk. All of this drama erupted just as the Tank Davis vs. Lamont Roach press conference was already spiraling out of control, turning the event into pure madness.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sources say Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis met behind closed doors in an attempt to settle their differences. Instead of easing tensions, the meeting only made matters worse. Mayweather was reportedly already upset over two major issues: Tank's plans to step away from boxing after the Lamont Roach fight, and his growing rift with longtime trainer Calvin Ford. Let's focus on Calvin Ford, as this drama is deeply connected to him.
You crazy? Chill. I don't know the fuck these niggas playing with. Ace.
For those unfamiliar, Calvin Ford had been Gervonta "Tank" Davis's longtime trainer and a mentor who played a major role in his boxing journey. However, their relationship reportedly broke down after Ford agreed to assist Floyd Mayweather in preparing for an upcoming exhibition, bout, a move that led Tank to distance himself and ultimately sever ties with Ford.
But what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father. Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like, this whole family together. Him with Kenny, but for sure, like, them two, they held the whole camp together, for sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here without him. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like, looking for him type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the...
Push Calvin Ford, someone who had always been firmly in Tank's corner, to make such an unexpected move. He hasn't spoken much about the situation publicly, but sources close to the camp suggest he sees this as a rare opportunity to advance his own career and explore new opportunities.
It's the Floyd situation, you know. Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we seeing what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story's going to rebuild itself, you know. But again, That's how you burn bridges. Somebody said this is the true colors of a person that's coming out, man, because they can't stand it. You know, calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows.
Mayweather's influence in boxing is enormous, and aligning himself with that operation gives Ford access to a much larger platform. It opens the door to working with elite fighters, gaining greater exposure, and participating in high-profile bouts that were previously out of reach.
They may be he may be friends with the guy that fights that fights in the main event, but he can't live the same lifestyle that the main event fight.
Just about professional growth. Sources close to the situation suggest Ford may also be frustrated with Tank after everything that's happened recently. From legal troubles and court appearances to constant personal drama, the non-stop headlines may have contributed to Ford's decision to step back.
If he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset.
I mean,
I'm not mad at him though.
Right.
He's
Claiming Ford chose Floyd over him. Tensions escalated when Ford officially joined Mayweather Promotions, move Tank sees as the ultimate betrayal. On the other side, Floyd isn't holding back, calling Tank overly emotional and accusing him of letting personal issues sabotage his career. During their heated confrontation, Floyd reportedly brought up the Ford situation, claiming Tank's ego and immaturity were interfering with important business decisions.
People don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
It's
it.
exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Floyd a hypocrite and accusing him of meddling in his career ever since parting ways with Mayweather Promotions.
At the next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Just last week, Tank revealed that 2025 will mark the final year of his boxing career.
every time.
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the whole
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it? You never know.
As if the fallout with Calvin Ford wasn't dramatic enough, Tank's sudden retirement announcement sent shockwaves through the boxing world interview.
Coach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is. Yeah. It goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think it's a good fight.
Just last week, Tank revealed that 2025 will mark the final year of his boxing career.
They talking, they talking, but you know how it get. You know how it's gonna 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 get. A machine, a real machine. You know how it's gonna get. A real one. I'm the same nigga when they ain't around. You think that you kept it around. Nigga before I'm 10 on mama get rid of mama leave right there. Nigga before I'm.
This matchup was billed as one of the year's biggest events, but instead of building hype, the press conference erupted into total chaos.
Overall, being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
What was meant to be a routine pre-fight press conference for Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach, scheduled for March 1, 2025, quickly spiraled out of control.